Okay, so we're sitting with Mario Kyprianou and Becky Leigh from the movie Republic of Rick. Mario is director and also co-wrote it with Becky, and Becky's in the movie. And so, real quickly, can you just, for people who haven't seen it, give us a synopsis of what the movie is?
The Republic of Rick is about the self-proclaimed president of the Republic of Texas, quixotic attempt to make Texas its own nation in the late 1990s. Yeah, it's about a guy trying to make Texas its own country in the late 1990s, basically.
Okay, so I've seen the movie,
Okay.
and it's very funny, first off. But are you? I have to ask, are you from Texas? I mean,
Yeah.
is this? What inspired you to do a film like this?
I'm from Dallas.
Okay.
So yeah, you'd hear about Texas becoming its own country all the time.
Right.
So I thought that was interesting. But what really happened is my parents were from an island called Cyprus. It's an independent nation, and my dad is the godfather of the Revolutionary hero's grandson, and they actually live in Dallas. So I went back to Cyprus when 10 years ago, and I made a movie about like three guys trying to make a revolution and take over the country. And then I was like, oh, this would be a great idea to do in Texas. So then I redid it and started working on it, do it in Texas, make Texas its own country.
Okay. Is there any particular inspiration for Rick, the character, the main character? He's very eccentric, in love with Davy Crockett.
Right.
We find out he's not even from Texas later on.
Right.
But he's just.
There's a real guy named Rick McLaren that
Okay.
really did this in the late 1990s. So he's loosely based on that. There was really a standoff in the late 1990s where this all happened. And he was a mixture of that guy, Rick McLaren, Dave, the main actor, Dave Abbott, who played Rick, and myself. And so it just mixed all that stuff up, and it's kind of about, the long story for me to connect to it was about trying to make your own independent film. Felt like trying to make your own independent nation. It felt like you're a crazy person running around trying to do it.
And going with that, there's a supporting cast, which of course,
Right.
Becky, you're in the film as the self-proclaimed First Lady, which you do a great job on it, by the way. And do you guys think that to make the film such a the tone of it, do you think that he needs to surround himself with those type of people? Because I mean, obviously, it's not regular. I guess you could say. I mean, your standard regular person isn't going to go up and join the Republic of Texas Club.
Right.
They're
Yeah,
weirdos.
kind of thing. Yeah, they're weirdos, and outcasts, and
Well, I like Outcasts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's the word we actually used the whole time when we were doing rehearsals and stuff. Mario kept saying, you guys are the outcasts. And they finally found a group where they belong.
yeah, I like Outcasts that have their own thoughts and opinions. It's more interesting. They're more fun people. Like that's what I'm attracted to. So like, yeah, Becky and I loved these characters. And, we researched people like this that were really in it, and we know people like this, and like those are the people we're attracted to. So that's what we wanted to make a movie about. And it's not like a Hollywood thing. So we're like, okay,
Right.
we'll just do it independently and do our own.
We watched like tons of conspiracy videos and things like that. And in the end, once you start to like kind of get to know these people, you're like, oh, they're just scared of.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just very sensitive people.
They are. They're real
That's it.
people. They just have a fear of the government taking over, or their
Right.
freedom being taken away. I mean, it's a legitimate fear to have. I think maybe
Yeah.
they just take it to the extreme, but we like kind of understood where they were coming from.
Because we're scared of everything.
Yeah, we're
So,
scared of
yeah.
everything. This is a commercial break.
Is this? So I know that this is a film you did. You had mentioned maybe doing another film. Is this the first time that you guys have written anything together, or?
No, we've been writing together for like 5 years, I guess.
Yeah.
But this was so when we've made like shorts and sketches and like a web series together. But this was our first feature that we.
And that film I did was more like a long, short. It was the first time I majored
Right.
in business. I didn't know anything about filmmaking, so I just like wrote a movie and made it. But it was like this long, short, just to learn. And then this is like, I felt like this was like my college dissertation or something. It's just like I'm just trying to learn basically what's been going on.
And what's the response been like on it so far?
It's been, either people love it or they hate it. So, it's either miserable or happy.
I think some people,
So,
when they hear about the subject, you know, they think that it's going to be this kind of serious movie about this revolutionary hero or something, and they see it and it's really goofy and silly and kind of not what they went in expecting.
And then we take serious tones, and then some people, you know, wish it got more serious. I mean, we made something to make something that we would like.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Well, I love it because you're taking on a serious topic. Like in Texas, secession is something that people talk about all the time. You can't get away from it. People are always talking about we need to be our own nation down here and things.
Right.
And so it can become a political issue, but you're taking it and you're just making it a really funny movie off of this. And of course, there's you bring up things like Waco and all the these standoffs in the movie.
Right.
And so I mean, obviously those things can be serious when standoffs get involved in things, and you made it a very lighthearted film.
Right.
Was that difficult to tackle?
Yeah, that was very scary to do because we rewrote it like a billion times, but to find that tone that you could ride the line of goofy and a serious subject, which is what I have a serious side and a goofy side to me, and they're complete polar opposites, and I was like, I want to mix those, but yeah, some people don't like that, like what you're saying, but yeah, I'm hoping I can figure out how to do that, because that's what I enjoy. It's like, I love like serious documentaries, and like Breaking Bad, House of Cards, but then I love like, Dumb and Dumber and Bottle Rocket, and like goofy and Waiting for Guffman, like silly things. I want to mix those two, basically.
So are there any other film fests that you guys have shown at yet, or?
Slam Dance, yeah.
Okay. Where Aaron Marshall. Yeah, that's right. You had mentioned you guys, and I said, man, that's great movies.
Yeah. Aaron has been a big proponent for our film.
Yeah,
He's helped us
Aaron's
out
our
a ton.
biggest fan.
Very good guy.
So we love Aaron.
Native Victorian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like when we entered this building, you have all these Republic of Texas flags.
Yeah, we're gonna take pictures when we leave.
That's
we're
funny.
gonna take it flags.
We're about to take a picture, but yeah.
So what after this? Do you guys have any other plans to do anything else with it, or?
Yeah, we're going to Houston, and then we just got to another film festival, Chesapeake Bay. And,
Maryland, yeah.
And yeah, we're just submitting to film festivals, and we're trying to write a script right now.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you guys had another project going on.
Well, yeah, we've just been like 3 months of just like working on an idea for like a week or two, and then saying, oh, that's not going to work, and throwing away and starting over, and it's been a horrible, miserable experience. Yeah.
How long does it take for you guys to get a project up and going?
Yeah, we're working on it for like a year total.
Yeah.
Basically, and then that's why it's like now it's like starting to get a little bit smarter of like I'm trying to do something like bigger, and so you start to like see what's not going to work, and it's going to be a year of your wasted time. So it's like now you're like freaking out of like, I don't want to waste a year of my life on something that's not important. So yeah.
Do you think that's like kind of part of the game? Like you have to break some eggs to make that omelet, or do you think that sometimes you gotta keep, I don't know, like trying different things out before you finally get your finished product? Because I can only imagine how long it took to make this movie, because it's there's quite a few actors in it for a movie, an independent movie, and then I mean there's not that many locations, but there are different location shots. I mean, you can see that there's a home, a piece of land. There's a couple of buildings that they go different places.
Right.
So, I kind of lost my train of thought there with that. Do you think that?
It was a pain in the ass to make.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You're dedicating many years of your life, so yeah, you better love it to death. It's not just loving it to death, but I'm trying to learn like. Yeah, hopefully, you want to do something bigger that other people love to death, because, I don't know. It's weird, art and commerce, it's been like a lesson, and it's, there's gross sides and there's beautiful sides, and that's what I'm learning right now.
And so if anyone wants to keep up with you, or maybe find a way to see the film, is there any way to do that?
Well, they can go to, Facebook /republicofrick.com. Also, our website's republicofrick.com, and our Twitter is Republic of Rick. But Yeah, right now, we're just talking to people about distribution, and yeah,
Yeah,
that's what we're
hopefully they
figuring
can
out
see
right
it
now.
soon, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can figure it out, but if
Yeah.
you go to our website or Facebook, we'll update.
That's what I was trying to say.
Right, we have trailers and clips and
Yeah.
stuff so that people can find out more information.
Okay, awesome. Well, guys, thanks for your time. I
Thank you.
really
Thank
appreciate
you.
you guys taking the time to talk with us.
Yeah.
And